Ibanez RG450. I got it in 95 or so, and it's been great. I play it all the time, and it's got a great neck. I think this is the original Wizard neck, and it's just thin. Not as thin as some of the era that I play, the old Carvins that just were super thin and wide. But other than that, this is the thinnest neck. I've come to really like giant baseball bat on the telly too, but they all have their uses. Anyway, it's been great, and I'm just kind of shattered that this happened. I know it can possibly be fixed and all this stuff, but it sucks that this is the kind of thing that takes it down right now. And I just think it's going to be really hard for me to fix and expensive for someone else to do it. Although not that difficult for a skilled luthier, probably. Anyway, it's had a lot of stuff done to it over the years. This tremolo is not original. This whammy bar is not original. The other one broke. Piece of metal broke off in here, and just was easier to find one that was all together. And the knife edges on the previous one may have been off a little. It was hard to know, kind of. So anyway, just replaced it with this, and it's been great for the last several years, 5, 6, 7 years. And then just noticed it playing screwed up, and probably kind of get in here and see even, this should be a nice straight gap right there. And there's not, and you can see how the whole thing's just kind of off kilter. And so, there's a hole drilled there. Then there's the sleeve, and then this peg is put in. Well, something hit it, I don't know, here or what. I don't do any kind of crazy whammy bar stuff anymore. I don't do damaging things. I'm careful. And anyway, something hit it, I think. Something somewhere. And maybe it fell. Maybe a kid kicked it. Maybe there was a party. I don't know. But anyway, point is, the whole thing got bent like that, and when it did, it kicked this piece of wood out. It's a very thin piece of wood, and it's really cracked. And so we'll get in there and see it. Yeah, I'm just sad. So, see what people think. Thank you. So it's this right here, and that was just jammed that way, so it crunched the wood under there, basically. I thought that it was kind of pushed out there, but it's not. I think it only crushed the wood going that way, and it might not be as bad as I originally thought now that I'm looking at it closer. I think this is just bad factory routing, or not great factory routing. Anyway, you can see you can just pull it. It should be in there better, even without anything holding it in glue. It should be in there good. And it's probably never been out of the guitar, that brass fitting, and it just, because it went that way. It went. I don't know if you can see it, but basically it's got play going that way, more than just the screw having some wiggle. It's. So I guess what I do is really center it and drill it to past its, kind of where the damage is, go past that a little bit, and then make a piece of wood that's just slightly bigger, and then sand it, hit it so it just barely goes and fits in there. And I put some glue on it, and I stick it down in there, and then I just drill it again, right? Basically kind of use a dowel in there. So hopefully that's all. Let me flip it over here and get a look. So it's down there is where it happened. It looks all right. It's probably pretty much impossible to see with this camera. that's just flaw. Factory flaw. So maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's even something I can do myself just with a drill press. I would love some feedback. Well, there it is. Before I start taking it all apart, I guess. Please, the spirit of Dimebag and Ed, watch over this disassembly.